Bringing out the pups, stamping them, making masterpieces. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. Sunday. I don't know what she's doing. She was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, well, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. Hello, everybody. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. I'm waiting for her to sit down.
Well, I wanted to show my back.
She wanted to show you her back.
I tried to wear my shirt backwards, but it choked me.
Yeah, you got to cut the thing out, and then you can.
I'm gonna do some major stitchery.
Rehaul of the shirt.
Rehaul of the shirt.
There you go.
Because I want the world on the front.
Amen, sister. Yeah, the world.
The world.
This is P over here.
I'm over there, and
Patricia.
I'm not even on. Oh my God.
I'm Mariah, and together
We are PM Artist Studio. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. Say hello over there.
That's Mariah over there.
I will say hello back to you. It's how I know that you're here. Please give those thumbsy upsies, like it, love it, watch some more of it. If you're new here, please subscribe. That's over there on P's side, somewhere underneath there is just a subscribe thing. And then a little bell thing will come down, and you want to hit all because we do this 4 times a week. And then we call. And today we're going to call later in the afternoon. Sorry. Yesterday was Brad's birthday. We went out and hung out and had a good time. We watched the Masters of the Universe. And Izzy's cousin, who's a teenager, was with us. And she goes, that was really cheesy. And I was like, it was supposed to be. She's like, who's the audience? I'm like, I'm pretty sure Brad and I are the audience.
Hey, you know what? She's a little more select. She's a reader.
Yeah.
So she has a little more finely tuned receptors for that kind of crap.
I liked it. But
that means it had a happy ending and it didn't make her cry.
There were a couple of moments I got teary. I will tell you what I will not be watching.
What?
Supergirl. Oh, good God. Even the trailer, I was tearing up. And I was like, nope.
Oh, real sad.
Well, you know, there's a dog involved. And then, of course, bad things happen to the dog. But I think it all turns out okay. But, like, I don't need all of that. No, thank you. Okay, anyway. Let's say hello to everybody. Make sure you're giving your hellos over there. So that way, show up on the list. We got Lucy, Acme, Art Curious by MNW. That's Miriam. Miriam, are you still traveling or are you back?
She's
Barb's
back.
Okay, Barb's here. Becky, what is that? Oh, yes. I noticed that was in the little short this morning. We're weird people. It's fine. Caroline is here. Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. Eddie is here. Gel Inspirations. That's Nola. Graham. Janine. Jeannie. I think it's Jeannie. Jeannie Phillips, hello. Jeanette, a.k.a. Janette, I hope you are well. And say hello to your sister. Jennifer is here. Joanne, Kathy, K-pop mama. Lagia, hey girl. Mary Brown. Mimi Hoarder Paper Crafts. Pinka's here. Pia, Planet Crave Studios. That's Estella. And Rosemary's there. She just popped in and out. And Zali Cal, she is our pal. And if I missed you, give me some extra pinky hello hands. I will get you hello. The Emma Freeman. Hello. Welcome. We're happy you are here. Oh, she was a lurker. That's okay. It's really best, you know, in case you aren't sure that we're right for you. That's the way to do it.
Best to find that out first.
So we're happy that you've now come in and said hello.
Commit to the conversation.
That's right. Hello, Nadine. Okay, let's see. Let's just jump right into it because P's got pups and things and
all kinds of things.
All the things.
Want to talk about them and
top view. There we go.
Okay.
And I got the camera all fixed from the other day. So that's our regular camera instead of my phone.
What was wrong with it?
Well, remember there was the update and then see it doesn't connect because then it went off and then once we're already streaming, it's a little dangerous to be playing around with connections of things.
You can lose everything. Can all go down the drain.
And then it really sucks to have to reset a whole stream because then it's just the whole rhythm of it's off. I would rather us have like techie issues and work that out.
Yeah.
Than start a whole new stream.
Okay, so I'm getting these out one more time here. I'll tell you what. Okay.
Hello, Karen.
To up my lag.
That's slapping paint on paper. That's Karen McCoy. Hello, Ann.
Okay, I think we're caught up.
Hey,
now.
Mary Ellen.
No, we're not. But
Hello,
almost.
Maria.
My shirt isn't as bright up there as it is in
here,
the real life.
Okay, here, let me fix that for you.
I want my shirt. I really want it to be.
You know, that's also like your particular. And here, let me square you up here.
Because I'm just feeling like I should be a little brighter.
I feel like that a lot. I encourage it. She set herself up for that one.
I did.
She really did. She knew as soon as she
Bird
said,
nest on the ground. As soon as out of my mouth, I wanted to grab it back and put it.
oh, that's not what I want. No, thank you. No, see? Okay, continue. I don't need to know that. Just go away. That's the thing I need. And then we need the little...
Okay, just a little review. These are the ones that we were working with when we pulled the other day. And I'm not going to show you those because you've seen those. If you want to see them, go back and watch that. But we may come back to these today. I don't know. I'm just going to play this by ear. I've got some things to show you that I'm happy about, and some of it's due to someone saying, "Well, couldn't you just?" And I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was because I wasn't looking at it. Couldn't you just stamp those before you strip them?
Yeah,
and that's what I did.
Who was that the other day? Sorry, I mean I should have logged that information in my brain, but.
Yeah, and at the time I was, thinking, well, yeah, I guess, of course you could. You can always do that. But why would you want to? And then I thought, well, why not? So see, a lot of times, and I have that saying that, your reception to new ideas is directly attributable to your age. I don't want to be one of those old fogey farts that sits around and goes, well, that's not the way I've always done it. Kind of thing.
She has moments, don't worry.
I do have
and
moments.
I don't think it had anything to do with her age. It's her willfulness.
I have ideas, and they're very strongly set.
In her emotion.
Yes.
About that idea.
Yes. And how it,
All right.
Yeah.
I pumped up your color.
Oh, good.
Do you feel better about that?
I don't know. Haven't seen me yet.
Okay.
The things, yes, I'm feeling better, see. But down there in that little thing, I really need to be pumped up because it's a small version of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to put these aside for a moment. I don't want to lose them, so I'm going to flip them back here on this pile that might fall off and scare everybody. But, at least I'll be able
Jennifer M. was the one who had said, okay.
All right, well, by golly, you're just going to be really pleased with what I did. Now, I got out my whole selection of, this is up-to-date pups. This is what I have since, I sent all the others off. And what I think I kind of did today.
Oh, hello, Ricky Nordmeyer. She says, hello from Bratislava.
Oh, my goodness.
I love that you were dedicated to watching us, even when you're out and about in the world.
Yes. I want to know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just, I love the idea of travel, but the real deal.
What stresses us
not
out?
so much. And airplanes where you feel like sardine.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially if it's Frontier,
like that.
Don't get on Frontier.
And then, the long periods of walking, my hips just can't do that anymore. And you can never count on those little rolly cart people to be going.
Oh, Nancy, it's our pleasure.
Going by.
I will tell y'all, here's a little helpful hint, especially those of you that have never ordered from PMR to Studio. Your browser, like especially if you're, well, it works on the phone too. Like Safari and Explorer are not great ones. The most ideal are like Chrome and Firefox.
I like Firefox. Mm-hmm. It remembers you. It has forgotten.
She has issues with the Chrome. What we decided for her, it was best just to go to a different browser and just work it out that way. And it has been lovely ever since.
Ever since.
Sometimes
I don't like Chrome. Chrome doesn't do what I want it to do.
It fights with her.
It does.
It wants a lot of information from her that she does not want to give up.
Yes. I'm like, why do you need that? How is that going to help me? I don't give a shit about you. I'm talking about me. If it doesn't help me,
Sugar biscuits.
I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyhow, well, I found this little piece of paper down on the floor and already been run over by the chair a couple of times.
It's momogami, but just, you know, it's because Mama ran over it.
Chair momogami. It's a special kind. Anywho, so I just crumpled it up a whole lot more, and I just thought, you know, a little more stamping on that baby, and that could be some nice stuff.
Yes, great.
Don't want to throw that away. This stuff floofs off. And,
yeah,
you know, we
you
got
gotta
air
keep
coming
a little...
all over the place. And
oh my gosh! So Carrie did a video. Very excited about it. Stay tuned because it's a little teaser video, which I'm very excited for. I'm here for that, like that energy. But he used his little book weight thing. I think we need a few of those. You know, just the little book weight deals. Have you seen those?
I choose rocks.
That too.
I have a really cool rock that has an X on it. You want to see it?
She likes to show her rocks. Gets her rocks off. We've had enough coffee. We've had enough sleep. You know, life is good. Here on this day. Rocks, yes, they're excited about.
I want you to know, I carried this rock for over half a mile. And it's not light.
Oh. Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful?
This rock has become...
And this is a very dense rock.
As some rocks are.
Heavy rock.
Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous? I wish I could lick it, but it's been over there, and I don't...
yeah, it's dusty. It needs washing before licking.
Needs washing before licking.
I think that applies to all things. You should wash it before you lick it.
Isn't it just gorgeous? I just think this rock's the best.
Found objects.
Best. All right, I'll put that down on the floor so I don't...
Yeah.
Run over.
No, it is not. It's not hollow.
No. It's a rock. I brought it from Alaska. I got it on the it wasn't the Kenai. The Knik River up above Wasilla. You know what's her name?
They like your rock.
Thank you. I'm very fond of my rocks. I move them around with me.
I have moved rocks too.
People give me rocks, and I love.
Now
rocks.
Brad made me dig them up in the yard when we moved out here, and I was like, "I'm bringing my rocks." He goes, "Well, you load them up." I said, "Fine, I will. I will make that happen. That is fair."
Well, Van wouldn't carry that rock for me. He said, "That's just silly. I'm already carrying a bunch of fish and stuff. I'm not carrying your damn rock. If you want it, you need to carry it." He made me carry a log once. He thought it was the dumbest thing. He said, "That's stupid. You can get logs." I said, "This is a very special log."
She had made connection with the log.
Yes. He made me carry it. And he used to tell me when we used to go down to the beach in Alaska off Point Warrensaw. And I would take my backpack, and he says,
Hello, Dorothy.
I'm just telling you again, I'm not carrying your rocks." So once I went down, I mean, you know, it's pretty, easy going down, right? Okay, backpack
going back up,
coming up
harder.
I had to stop a couple times, and
But you know what? At that point, she had committed.
Yes. Oh,
so,
I wasn't giving up my rocks. Oh no.
No, she was not going to commit. She was not going to admit to defeat.
Oh no. Couldn't do that. Besides that, I wouldn't know which rocks to throw out because they were all very special. I wouldn't have picked them up. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. I wanted to show you this. These are some of the ones that did I stamp?
Hey, Dawn.
Did I stamp these on the screen?
Yes, but you have altered them back,
Oh, vastly.
Vastly.
Vastly. Vastly altered, yes. And then even more vastly altered here.
I love that. I mean, that thing, see, the other day we were kind of discussing about, putting together videos and, how awesome it would be if we could, and I have done it in the past when it made sense and it was kind of like, okay, I could pull from two different streams. But this particular piece that she's shown right here, I bet it has been in at least for 3 months. Well, actually, even over a year, because that paper came from a different time.
Oh yeah, totally.
So, like, if you want to get down to it,
oh heavens,
the origin stories of things.
This is some paper that Lisa sent me.
Oh yeah, so that's years.
Ages ago. I mean, you know, we are talking.
But
years.
you brought it back in.
Brought it back in.
Around.
Remember, I overlaid with some tissue paper on the back.
Was it the book, the first accordion book, or the second? But see, like that's
I don't. It was supposed to be in the first one, but it didn't. It didn't get finished up because it didn't have the right stuff to do it with. This is what I keep saying. You know, don't force it. Just go with it and just, you know, relax and enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Yeah. But look at these. I just think they're so pretty. Now, granted, I glued down a strip, and then these three here were cut off, and I cut around them and kind of work them in. And I think that's what makes it look like, you know, actually it looks like maybe somebody painted it on, which I really like. Then I came back with my trusty
hey, and if you don't have metallic paints, but you do have like acrylic paints, the metallic watercolors work wonderfully for this too. Now you may want to seal them.
I was just going to say, you're going to have to seal them
because they do rub off.
They will rub off. I'm not as excited about using them anymore as I once was, because a lot of time what happens is I smear them when I'm doing something else. So the watercolor, unless you are using a very absorbent paper and it gets sucked down into the fiber of the paper.
Yeah.
But if you are watercoloring over the top of an already painted surface, you definitely need to use the, and I keep talking to someone about colored pencils. It's over in Makers, about why you're using, and she says, well, I have clear gesso. No. Clear gesso and clear texture gesso
different animals,
are not the same thing.
Yeah.
This is what you need if you are using colored pencils, chalk pencils,
hello, Bruja.
Stabilos,
Really?
Watercolor pencils.
Right. The main thing, so like clear texture or clear gesso, it may add a little bit of surface to it, because that's kind of what gesso is supposed to do. It's like prepping the surface. It isn't like a final, you know, sealant or that type of medium, but there is a vast difference between clear texture gesso, which is really ideal for any of those, you know, pencil, anything that is kind of going to need a little rougher surface for you to apply it to.
And remember, I went over this with the clear texture gesso. And then I think I even went over this doubly with the watercolor ground, because we were talking about doing some watercolors over this, which I may go ahead and do that still. I don't know. It just depends on how this, you know, comes about. Now, when you're doing the clear color gesso, and you have
clear texture gesso.
Clear texture gesso. Thank you, Mariah. And you have areas where you have your metallic paint. This is going to dull it out, but you don't have to put this everywhere. You can be selective about where you put it.
Yeah.
Put it just in the areas where you're really going to want to add maybe some, I was talking about, okay, I can't remember your name, but I definitely remember your artwork. Okay, there are 3 butterflies, big, medium, small. The small one is backlit with the light rays coming down, and it's kind of a pastel background. And I said, you know, I think it's beautiful. The only thing I would add to it to make me, you know, keep the eye going up into the composition rather than going off the page with the light rays, is to add a bit of shading on those light rays up towards the center and then allowing them sort of to disappear down into the background. And I know that I didn't say all that. And I hope
it's hard to type all that out and then still be like, you know, is this making sense?
And making sense, yes. And I hope that she's either watching here or someone knows her and can tell her that to watch this episode because I talked about it. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you. Is there anything else I want to talk about as far as that? Okay, so yes, I do. After I did that, that's not the one I want.
Most she loves when you are teaching like this. She is sure it really helps people with questions.
Okay, so basically what I did is I came in here with my pen that I just showed you, which is the Faber-Castell, and it's waterproof.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's one of those
Yes.
permanent waterproof.
Waterproof, because otherwise it's just going to go ooze all over the place.
You'll be sad.
And I rushed it in a couple places, and you can see where it kind of haloed out a little bit.
Got a little blurby.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. But then what I did is I used my washouts. And I came back in with my washouts, and I used this, and I used this one. To sort of come in and shade around these areas and pull that in, because I wanted it to have, because see over here where there's that little slight turquoisey whatever to the paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really, number one, it punched up your plant, your foliage here.
Yeah.
And it really added some background, it added some interest, it made it look like it was part of the page, not just incidental. I did come back and add a bit of pink here and in a couple places here because I love that over here.
Yeah. I'm happy that you did that too.
And I mean, it's not exactly the same pink. This is more, I don't know, whatever it is, but I
more
thought it was fine.
Yeah, peachy pinky, you know, you kind of got a little, it leans one, you know, more reddy or more orange.
And so what I did, I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do with this little piece here. And I just keep, you know, wavering about what I want to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like that.
Yeah, but see, then it disappears.
Well, see, this is why she needs me.
I do.
So you rip the one part off and you put it on the inside, so then that way it holds it in the spot that you want it, or add a piece to it so it pops out where you want it to pop out.
Oh, well,
I'm very good at this sort of thing. This is the puzzle business.
That's not where my brain goes on these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Not where my brain goes at all. But see, that right there is perfect. So just tear this off and then move it back in.
That's right.
Then I can use my, have I showed you the new?
Okay, one quick thing that I wanted to touch upon, because I don't think, it's just the, you know, one of those like, ways to think about things. So if you saw P stamp these the other day, it was just very basic, it was just brown, and she stamped them on top of each other. And
onto the pups.
In a lot of ways, because it just popped in my brain, I was like, oh, this is kind of like when you're creating a sculpture, you create a structure. So what that does is the stamping is your structure saying, hey, it's like, basically it's a sketch, or, you know, this is why a lot of times, you know, even, you know, oil painters and everybody, like, they'll sketch it out.
Yes.
This is your framework.
It's the bones.
There you go. And then you can bring it up, push it back, bring it back around, be like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's put some more of that back in there. But yeah, that's a great way to think about using your stamps. Like, it doesn't have to be hey, I'm stamping this on top and we're done. It can be used as that structure, that form,
another
the
layer.
bones.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now, on this one, I did stamp, you know, just that little stamp there. But I came back in and I just held it, so I was just getting the tip of it.
Just a tip?
And just tipped it, see? In those places where I thought it needed a bit more stuff.
Yeah, you were adding it back in.
Yeah. And I came back in again with this.
Oh, Ricky would like to know how you made the dark edges on the music paper. Okay, so So this is why, like, these pieces is kind of funny. We're like, hey, this has been around for
that's a really good question.
Very long time. These papers came from our friend Lisa. She has a channel, but she doesn't do videos or anything. I think her channel's still up, but she did the dyeing of these, the, what do you call it, eco dyeing kind of thing.
Eco dyeing,
because it had plants and stuff with it. But I think she left it in a little long, or this was close to the edge. So sometimes when you have them in the oven,
and you can
they got burnt. It's burnt.
It did burn, and I had to. That's why I had to back it with this paper, because it just kept crumbling off.
Yes, it needed to be structurally.
You can do faux burn. You want me to show you how to do faux burn?
Y'all want to see faux burn?
I can do faux burn. Sounds funny when you say it like that. I can do faux burn.
I knew that guy. He lived in Oklahoma. If you know, you know.
Okay. Do we have a yes on the faux burn?
Yes. Bruja says yes.
Okay. All right. So what I'm doing here, and I should have Mariah do this. She's a much better terror than I am. But, you know, really here it doesn't have to be anything really wonderful. I'm just getting that. And, you know, this is really great because I didn't like that chop. See, I chopped it off of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already fixed the other. And I just didn't feel like I needed to fix this one. Because I was going to put it in so that the bottom matched up to the rest of it. All right. Now, we've got to do away with some things here because I can't be mussing up my good stuff.
That's right.
All right. Now, look at these.
Hello, Martha.
If you fold your pups like this, look at this. You can pick it out.
You can just jiggle it, and you can
go
fan
through
it
and pull them out, the ones that you want to use. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to show you the one that I did the other day. 4 different.
It's therapeutic. This is the organizing that she will do.
Yeah,
things like this.
It has to be meaningful to me.
Yes.
I use a rock to hold those down. It's my Flat Island rock. Okay, that brush will probably work just fine.
Alcohol. Eddie.
What did he say? Save my little...
It does work,
Momogami paper.
You need a nice ventilated area. We don't recommend that. PSA.
All right, now you're just going to take your clue, and I've got this. This has a lot of work. Mm-hmm. I will just say right now, and I've got to find my carbon black. I don't think I want carbon black. I think I want bone black, and I can't. It's behind some stuff here. I know because, okay, here it is. I just put it in here the other day. Okay. So this is the kind of brownie black. See that? Brownie black. Oh, and I did change my water and wash my brushes.
Oh. Spring cleaning.
I don't think that you should get overwhelmed with that cleaning business. I think you should just take it very, you know, a little bit at a time and not stress over it.
That's right.
All right, let's bring in our.
That's what I tell myself too.
Relatively clean water. Okay. All right. So this is the side we're going to work on. I'm just going to add a little water here, just simply because I don't know. I think that's a good idea.
It feels right.
Feels right.
This is arting through feelings.
Arting, yes. What you feel like now? Is that kind of going on the other side? Yeah, it is. Good.
Yeah. Well, it was smart that you did the tear, because what that does is it opens up that edge, so it's going to receive, especially since you prepped it with the water. That was really great too, because really you got to think about it in like a wet on wet kind of situation. Yeah,
and you can see where the rip is there, and how when it comes down here, it's not necessarily, you know, doing a real nice. And
don't do this with a nice brush, because see what she's doing there with the. It's usually not nice to brush this.
Yeah, this is a poor little old brush. Good Lord, I don't know how long I've had it, but it's cracking. It's whatever off there. And
It's seen better days.
it's seen better days. Usually I try to pick all that off, and I will just take the tongue oil that Anthony sent me and tongue oil it. Okay, now see, look, that's already looking pretty darn good, right?
Hello, Paula.
Looking a little burnt.
Yes, that was fabulous.
Okay.
So you need bone black.
So you need bone black. Well, you don't really need bone black, but now look how it's oozing back in there. That's so wonderful. Let's see if we
You
can
need a light black, like not a heavy black.
not a heavy black, and you don't need a ton of paint. Do you see how I'm just touching that ever so lightly there? I'm going to go ahead and do this little edge here so it kind of looks like it belongs to the rest of it. And you have to understand there's a coat. There's two coats of product here. One is the, I can't remember. No, this just has the Blick
Blick
on this side.
I have to say it, with the Blick
and if you get too much on there, you just don't worry about it. You just come back and swish it off. And that's why you put down a product before you start. If you have your paper and your paper is still absorbent, it's going to suck in there and you're not going to be able to pull it back up. But if you've got something down like that, you can just come back in and you can just practically wipe that all up and start all over again.
Practically.
That's
not 100%.
Not 100%. All right, let's go ahead and make this side look
These
like
are
that
measurements.
side, so that we look like, we're we're being intentional.
If she's clocking the hours on this one piece of paper,
It's getting rather substantial. It could take a lot of abuse.
Well, that, and I was just saying the amount of time, and it's becoming a very expensive piece of paper. If you were charging by the hour.
If you were charging by the hour. And see down here where I've got some of my paper kind of mucking about and not looking burnt.
Not being right.
We'll take care of that.
Hello, Lorraine. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat.
Just blend it out.
Thumbsy upsies, y'all. Please and thank you. It's very important. We're just, we're 30 minutes in. We've got lots to do here. We're side questing with how do you make it look faux burn? This is faux burn.
Faux burn. All right, now you look at your other part. What's it kind of neat?
And this way you don't have to put anything in the oven or, apply
and worry about
fire.
Catching the house on fire.
Don't do that.
Or, having the smoke alarm go off.
Oh, yes.
Be real annoying. That just, yeah. And our poor little dog, we used to have a little bullet.
Yeah, all the dogs did.
Yeah.
Because, Mazzy
The cat doesn't even like it. All right, so we need to come in with something a little more.
No, this is old music paper that was then, eco-dyed, but then it got burnt. And then P's replicating the burn look on the other edges because she has torn it apart. But we will get back to the pups because that's what we're doing. That's one of the kind of...
Yes.
She glued down some pups to the other piece.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was a wonderful choice.
What was the choice?
It's got a little bit of red to it. The burnt umber light.
Oh, okay.
See, look at that.
And it's already burnt. See, it's in the name.
Yeah. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Oh, yeah, I'm digging this. This is good stuff, Maynard.
20 minutes later.
Really? That long?
I don't
I'll tell
know.
you what, time flies.
It
I
does when you're
apologize to
doing
somebody
faux burn.
when I wrote a comment today. I said, did I already talk about this, keeping it stuff in my head? Thinking I've said it?
No, you told me prior to the stream. But
Well, I think I told somebody else too. Sorry if at my age, I'm allowed some repetition.
That's right.
And Van's was telling me, he said, you may have thought you told me that. And then sometimes I'm going, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
But sure, let's just go through it again.
Is it worth arguing about? No.
Let's just go through it again.
Let's just go, yeah.
And if I wanted to alter any part of that conversation, here's my opportunity.
All on the same page here. Okay.
If the last one ended it in, not so great words or whatever, you could be like, all right, well, now we can redo.
Do I need to film this? Do I need to have digital records? Don't you worry your little head. We're going to get some of that blue here in a minute. I can hear y'all thinking that. We just want it to look a little more natural than if we just,
Just, if you just use one color, yeah, but see, if you use multiple, then it's going to look like, the real deal.
And this is my mix that, I love this mix. I'm going to be so sad when I run out. Because God knows I didn't write
well,
down
again,
what I did.
there were...
But it's okay. I'm using it very, very carefully. I'm not, But, hey, remind me, I want to talk to you about the thing that Izzy pulled off back here. The things that I use these on. I'm trying, she says, Gigi, you need to not leave them blobby. You need to mix them out a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I can do that.
That's right, Erna. And hello, Erna. Hey, Bobby.
I'll tell you what, we need to y'all watch Louisa. She needs to watch this, because this is the kind of thing that she does. But she'll be proud of me. You tell her. Over there and watch that PM Art Studio show. You cannot believe what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I love Louisa. It makes me kind of sad sometimes, because we used to have a real chummy relationship, but I don't know. She just went one way and we went another, and you know how it goes.
It's hard to stay.
And she's got a whole different gig,
Yeah.
And that's not where we went. Well, the gel plating, I think, was the big.
Yeah.
Because that turned into my
main gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
Well done. So 3 colors.
And I can come in and hit it with a bit more of the pink.
And you want to keep in mind...
I don't know. I see this right down there.
Whatever paper you're making look faux burn, you need to keep in mind what that paper is, because it's going to do different things. Like what P's trying to do here is kind of bring in some of that coloration. And that was part of the dyeing process.
Yes. Yes. The oven business. Where put whatever she put in there with it, which
bye, Ro.
Have no idea. Bye, Monroe.
Bobby says it looks amazing.
Yeah, almost like this side better than this side.
Yeah, I do too. It has a little more color to it.
It does. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why that is. I think it needs a bit more dark on the edge.
Would you like mine?
Yeah.
Educated guess.
Uh-huh.
I'm a professional.
We've agreed if we say it long enough and loud enough that it will...
It'll catch on.
It will materialize. Okay, we're going to...
So what happens is, I would assume that you applied the medium, whatever it was. I'm assuming it was the Blick acrylic. Yeah. And that will pull color. So whichever side you add it to first is most likely where it's going to pull it the most too. There you go.
It's brilliant, Mariah. And I think you're absolutely right. And I think that part of the reason is this edge here, because on this side, I've got the paper plus the texture gesso.
Yes.
This side, I just have a Oh, Dick.
Blick.
Blick.
I know it.
Now, see, I think that that's a bit better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a little bit more blue. You just keep futzing with it until it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But you do need your watered down paint. And remember, not just to water it down. Add some of the airbrush medium, because that keeps it. If you don't, all it does is just going to bead up.
Yep.
And it's not going to
And the other
grab onto the surface.
And with that, if it's, because what you're doing is you're breaking down the binder in paint if it's just kind of watered down. So that's why it's important to add something back in like an airbrush medium, because like what P said, is like otherwise, see, it just beads up and it'll flake off because nothing's holding it together. That's, you know, binder. Yeah. Things are getting technical. Let's get technical. Technical.
And I just think I don't know, this side is just so much more interesting. But here's the lesson. Go over it with your textured gesso. And I think the other thing, and I had to do this, remember, because my paper was flaking off.
Yeah, it was falling apart.
We were losing it.
As one does.
40% of its body mass within a very small period of time. Anyhow, I think that was not only a good solution from the standpoint of saving the paper, but for creating a surface to work with.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I just think that's absolutely, that's wonderful. It now feels a little bit more complete. I just, you know.
Hi, Tegan. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you're new here, please let us know. If you can't chat in the chat, that's because you have not subscribed to the channel. You need to subscribe, then you can chat. If you're watching on replay, we love you just the same. We really do. Let us know down in the comments. But please, most of all, thumbsy upsies. And then leave those comments and like it, love it, watch some more of it, share it with your friends, you know, all the things.
All the things. Okay, so now we really...
Hello, Sharon.
This is really, really, really bright. So I want to use lots and lots of water here, because I can always come in with and knock it up a bit, but it's kind of hard to...
Yeah, once it's really bright, then it takes a bit more to tap it back.
Yeah, but look at that's a excellent. I sometimes I just amaze myself with the amount of. Okay, you don't want to put it everywhere.
Although she kind of wants to put it everywhere.
Although
she was telling herself that.
And really, all this is it's just
Hi, Sue.
Honoring that original whatever it was that Lisa did. I mean, I don't have a...
I need to double check to see if her channel's up, but she's serious hecka. I mean, I don't even know if she checks her YouTube or anything anymore, but she had great videos. She's an absolutely lovely person. She just got sick of YouTube. As one does.
Yeah, and she'd been doing it for a really long time. I mean, she'd been doing it a long time before we ever even...
I think so. Certainly, like, interacting and just being online is really more or less.
Yeah, and I think she has some health issues. Her husband has some health... I mean, we all, you know...
Life gets, you know, happening. And
Getting old, and, you know, for the weak of heart. I said that. I don't know about this golden years thing that somebody keeps
Hello,
talking
Zephanie.
about. Says I don't even feel like mine's lead, much less gold. Poor guy, he's having some real issues. Okay, look at that.
Like 8 years.
Make you want to do a little jig. I think it's just marvelous. Sure, the lid's on the paint.
Yes, please.
Fighting with my stencils here. I might.
All right, you're gonna get into the pups now.
I'm getting into pups.
All right, there.
All right, but now see here, I'm going to shush my paint around so that Izzy.
So the palette picker can, pick the palette.
All right. We'll just set that up there for a bit.
Hello, Alicia.
Turn this over. This side is looking kind of grimy, but what this is it's that adhesive, and it just holds on to everything.
As adhesive does.
What it's supposed to do, folks. All right, so.
Is gum arabic a good substitute for airbrush medium?
I have no idea. No idea at all.
Perhaps. But not in the...
I don't think...
Okay, here's the thing. In
texture.
In the way that you were using paint just then, yes. Perfectly acceptable, 100%. I wouldn't mix it in with like my regular paints and things of that nature because of I don't know what like reaction, acrylic paint.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Because usually gum arabic is more associated with like water.
Oil.
I thought watercolor.
Well, watercolors, but you use it in oil painting too.
Okay. So I just think that there would be some kind of weird chemical things happening, or where it just wouldn't
bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not advising that at all, simply because I have no experience with it.
See, there you go. Eddie said it, and he's always good at making it short and sweet. It's just the gum arabic would be fine as a binder, but not in the same results as the airbrush medium. Yeah, that's what Eddie said.
Okay. And you want to be careful with that sticky stuff.
Because it may not ever, like, stop being sticky. Because if you've messed with its chemical compounds of sorts, we know. It's just,
I do not know why this thing...
What was the stuff? Tar gel. Yes. Tar gel.
Tar gel. Oh, my gosh.
We did not have good
See, my thing doesn't stay up with things. Why is that? Does that happen to other people? Or is that just...
I've heard.
Rude, Mariah. Rude. Just rude. Okay, look at this. Do you remember what this looked like the other day?
That's beautiful.
Probably not.
Now, this here stamp that she has used for this next lovely layer.
Right here.
Uh-huh. I was going to say that.
What?
They've got meds for that. Help you.
To help me? With what?
I'll explain it to you later. Oh. Like, she'll know, but, like, she's not making the funny, inappropriate connection.
Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't even understand the keyboard joke the other day. Is it one of those things that you have to, if you have to explain it, it won't be funny anymore?
Oh, no, it'll still be funny. I just don't feel like explaining it right here on the internet.
Oh, it's one of those. It sends you to the nerd.
Well, I don't know, and I don't think we want to start getting those ads and things.
Okay, really we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I did that in 3rd grade once. Not when I was in 3rd grade, but when I was in 3rd grade classroom. I had to get a whole new email address, and yeah, they had to take the computer out and put it in a building and debug it, and whatever. Yeah, it was bad. Okay, here we go. So all I did was I just made the pattern with this, but then I came in certain places and I added a little bit more of a background in a little lighter. Again, watered down, but not watered down with just water. You gotta use the medium.
Yeah. Especially on top of these gel prints because it's just going to flake off otherwise.
It's, I mean, number one, I don't know how many layers. Oh, and look, and it went all the way through the stamping.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Stays on. It stays on.
Well, you know how I like a juicy pad.
That's true, and she's a heavy stamper.
So I went along here and just, there was that line there, and I just emphasized it with some more shading and
I like that.
and whatever to make it kind of look like that. Then I came back in and I hit with a watered down, again, acrylic paint, and I think it was Lucas. Took old Lucas here. Sand.
That's a good color.
Yeah, AKA, you know, Titan Buff or whatever
Beige.
the rest of them, beige.
There's like 1 degree of difference.
Yeah, but whatever. And then you can see I came in and did a little bit different with some other background, whatever.
Hello, Sophia.
But I think that this, I mean,
Bianca.
I think this works out really, really well. It's a nice, it could be a cover of a book. It could do all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. All kinds of things.
All kinds of things. Flip that over the hoop-de-doo. All right, so this is what we were working on last time.
Thursday.
And remember, all we did was this was a gel print and just glued this stuff down to the other side.
And that was one single pup. It wasn't a
Yes.
mixture of them.
Maybe 2. Yeah, I think it was 2.
Oh, okay.
But mostly just one because I'd covered the whole page, so it was kind of different. All right, so that's how you do that.
Okay, and if you're new here and you're like, okay, what are you saying, pups?
Okay.
Yes, P-U-P, pups. Pick up papers. Jeanette's here. She helped us name that. So if you want to know more about like a lot of the lingo that we use here over at PM Artist Studio, we have a PM-isms glossary. There's a link to it there in chat. Again, if you're new here, a lot of times if we're showing stencils, stamps, any of that kind of thing, or we reference something, there are going to be links in the chat. Like Mo earlier on, when she showed that print that she was stamping on, that is a new, so the gel print itself was Twisted Ribbons, and then the little stamp came from Fresh Fronds. There are going to be links over there in chat. So you can utilize that information, get over there, and you're like, where do I get that? That's where you get it. Please like it, love it, watch some more of it, give those thumbsy upsies. Let us know that you're here. We're an arty friendly bunch of folks.
That we are. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this for just a moment because there's, you know, obviously there is no right or wrong way to do this. It's totally up to you. When you have these...
That's a mighty fine one.
Pardon?
That's a mighty fine one.
It is a mighty fine one. I always start with mine going this way because if you see this here, this is equal to this when you take this off the end. So that's the way I start. You don't have to do that. I'm just a little tip that, you know, I've discovered.
Just learned along the way.
Learned along the way. You can't learn it all yourself, and that's what Eleanor said. Okay, so I want to talk about this one because just because you have some random color in there that you're not at all, it's not going with your perceived color scheme of whatever else you're doing here, you can always change that. You can change it with paint. You can change it with another strip of something over the top of it. But if you like the rest of it here, which I really did, and I don't even have any down here.
Remove it. Like, this is why you tear it up in the strips. You can be like, listen, I'm going to put that in a different pile because it may go with something else.
It may go with something else. Okay. So I have this one, which I don't know really what happened here, why I got all these extra ones like this. But when I was doing it, obviously it was
something.
Yeah. This is a PUPs.
I will tell you what happens there. All right, especially in these blue situations. You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's open paint, so therefore it's gonna give a lot. No, and normally whenever she's using the blue paint, the blue open paint, because I think this is the Prussian or. That's the one that you usually use when you're doing, and it's.
Kind of.
Typically, you're using that when what? You're trying to do...
I don't know what.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly what that one was, but this is puzzle altered.
Yes.
And when we're saying open paint, that's the open golden.
Yes.
So it has a longer dry time. Therefore, when she's rubbing these pups down, a lot more comes off because she's put it on thickly, number one.
Thickly.
And then number two, it's just open, like it's not drying. Yes.
Yes. All right, now I do want to talk about something here, and I just remembered I had this stuff.
Okay, Ricky.
All right, this flow improver. This is another thing.
It's similar to the airbrush medium.
It's similar to the airbrush medium. I don't like it as well because it's really, see how soupy it is?
Well, it's extra, like, it's meant for, well, so is the airbrush medium. But they all can do different things or add more fluidity to particular paints. That's what they're meant for.
And I do have somewhere a more loosey-goosey version of the retarder.
Yeah.
In this form. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, and if you want like a more heavy body one, we have like the US Art Supply one.
Yeah.
Or Liquitex has some that are more heavy body that extend the drying time. Right.
Okay, now really, the reason I put all of these together here, I think that you can kind of see it when I kind of lay them out here. I'm going to get rid of that green. That green is not making me happy.
Oh, that looks good.
See, and look at the one underneath.
That looks good.
And then this.
I love it.
And I just think that when you go through and you do this like this, it just makes it a little more, a little less random, because I don't know.
Yes.
I like using the wet strength tissue as the background because it holds up much better than this stuff.
And the airbrush medium does act as an extender as well, Tom Bien.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why it's really important. And I will tell you, we will always tell you this, if you want to get super node up and get super nerdy about paint, go to the Golden website, their reference section, and they tell you all the different mediums that they have and what they do, how to mix them in with different things for whatever thing that you're trying to achieve. They have so much information there.
They do. Probably a lot more than you'll really want.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming at times. But if you have some specific questions or like, all right, you're working on a particular substrate, you know, if you want wood, fabric, glass, all these things, they have mediums that you can mix in with perhaps the paints that you already have to then make those work on those substrates.
Compatible with whatever you're doing. Glass, wood, etc.
Yep.
Fabric.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, these people, they really do have their act together. Okay, so when I went through back here, I found this one, and I thought this was so lovely. I love, number one, I love the turquoise and the orange together. Then I found this one, and I thought, you know, if I made this and tore this up into pup strips here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that, how wonderful that is.
Yeah, nothing says that it has to start out as a, you know, a pickup paper like of those. It's just we know that you have them if you're doing gel printing in the way that P does. So that's where this kind of led to. But if you don't have those sorts of things and you just have some, you know, tissue paper prints that are, you know, one color things, or they just didn't turn out, rip them up and bless you.
I couldn't. It came upon me.
Mm-hmm. Rip them up and bless you. That's
Thank
what
you,
the baby
Isabella.
said.
Okay.
Very rarely is there just one. Ever. It's going to be
I swear
multiple.
to God, I sucked a gnat up my nose or something. Okay, so, you know, I even thought that this might work. I don't know. It might be a little bit strong, but it might just be some...
Good?
I don't know.
Think about something else.
I will. I probably need to blow my nose. Yeah.
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 And if you sneeze that direction, because your mic's over that way. Brad's apologizing for you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, that might take care of it. I don't know.
She's a super sneezer.
I'm a super sneezer. I'm not a delicate sneezer. I scare people on the subways. Okay.
When she's riding the subway.
Well, remember I sneezed when we were in Washington, D.C. The people in front of me almost peed themselves. Okay. One more here, and I'll be done with talking about
PUPs.
hypotheticals.
Okay, you're going to do some art?
And then I'm actually going to do... All right, this is probably like my most favorite one.
Oh, it is good.
Isn't it good? This is what, you know... Okay, so I'm compulsive about my brayer off over here. I mean, I've become more...
She's intentional.
I'm intentional. I'm getting a lot more intentional on my pups. Have you noticed that? I don't just keep using them till they're like solid paint all the way around. When I feel like that they have reached their maximum capacity for wonderfulness, I put them aside, knowing that they're not going to be just trash. They're going to become another form of art. And I think that's important. And I think that's kind of important in life too. When you recognize the moments in your life where, you know, do I need to add another layer or is this enough?
Uh-huh.
Is it summer or winter? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is lovely because it has lovely marks on it, but the color, it's not so great.
Yeah.
But what you do is you take and you make these into smaller little strips, so you intersperse them with your more interesting one, and it becomes even more interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very enthusiastic about this because
I think people are.
I went a long time without realizing the value.
Why she was saving these.
But see, I saved them for a reason. I didn't know what it was at the time.
Yeah.
And that happens so much.
And we send a lot out to y'all. If you've won a giveaway, you have some of these.
And let me tell you what, some of those I reluctantly sent out.
She did, but I was like, I don't, you can only save so many.
Now look at this. Isn't this wonderful?
That's very pretty.
Isn't that pretty? You just see, you know, some little subtle stamping. And sometimes you don't even have to stamp if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, if it's interesting enough. You don't have to. But I picked this, and really I haven't done this before, as a background because when I laid these down,
well,
I thought,
yes.
Some of that's going to kind of show through, and that's going to be kind of interesting, a little bit different.
The journey of the pups.
Journey of the pups. Just, I really, I can't say it enough that yeah, go ahead and keep them like they are. All right, so if we have time, we can maybe tear up one of these and start a new one.
Yeah.
But what I want to do right now is really get into this one that we started the other day.
Because remember, it needs to dry. Your best results are going to happen if you let it dry.
At least 24 hours. I'm not kidding. And part of the reason is remember, these are, it's hard for them to dry because they're sealed.
Yes.
And then you're putting another sealing layer on top of it. So it's like multiple layers have to dry.
Hey, Carrie.
So it does need a bit. And I kind of look at this like, what do you call the things? A board?
Masterboard.
Okay.
And that's why I said Masterboards into masterpieces. See?
I really honestly think that because you wouldn't have to just use this as it is. You could cut out pieces and just use them separately. You could cut out a piece and use it as a card with some writing on it.
100%.
I just see so many, uses. Now, the other day, I know we talked about this because I actually remember this. All right, get ready. Here it comes. It's probably going to do
There you go.
a...
Oh, thank you, Bradley. He sent 20 gift memberships to people. So, you'll notice here in the chat, you guys will, if your name pops up, you've been gifted a membership 1 month to our channel. What that means, we don't have any big special thing, but the main thing is that you support the channel, and then you get to have access to the emojis are special ones for PM Artist Studio if you want to interact on a, more PM Artist Studio kind of level. If you want to continue your membership, it will send you a notification. That's really great. We very much appreciate it. And if not, we totally understand. No worries. We're just very appreciative of y'all hanging out, watching, and like to give you these every once in a while so you can do that extra interaction.
I'm really thinking about chopping this.
I'm going to chop.
And I don't, once you buy these stamps, see, and you can't see me now because I'm all, there you can see me.
Here I am.
Okay, once you buy these, you're allowed to rearrange them in any way you see fit. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I don't want quite as big, but I also do not want to destroy. I love this little tapered end over here.
This is the spatter. Once it just a couple months. One of Carrie's newer stamps. Let's just say that.
And I'm being very careful in my consideration on how I want to, what piece I want to take off here. And I'm really okay. Because this is kind of a natural.
Yeah, it is best to kind of hit those natural breaks of a stamp if you can. Now, obviously, with some of them, there wouldn't be. But
now, see, that still has integrity as the stamp. But then I have this little bit that I can just use for my, that.
Oh, these are the best. If you have small stamps, this is the way to go.
It really honestly is.
And these are so you can buy the container and they're already filled with the smaller, so I think they're meant for like photos or 5x7, I think is how I have it over there on our Amazon recommended organization stuff, but absolute love these. Now, if you have a lot of bigger stamps, they will hold them, but they may only hold 2 to 3. And so we have the bigger bins for those, like for the 9x12 sheets of paper. That's what what do they advertise them as? Sorry, that was the word I was looking for.
Okay, I'm cutting this one.
And these are the Sketchy Pods by Devin Rex for art, or Yolande. Some of y'all know her as.
Trying, because I know I'm losing it there. What I try to do is I try to make sure I'm just losing one of the lines on one side rather than both. I may have screwed that up.
It'll be all right.
It'll be okay. I can order some more of these if I want to. See me winking? Okay, so that's a good one. I'm getting stuff all over me.
Yes, they are.
Those before. I've used that one before.
I think Carrie kind of has. Carrie, don't you keep yours in some containers like this? I think I've seen him come out with the little baskets.
Sketchy boxes. Now, dadgummit, I was looking for these suckers the other day.
There they are. We're trying to kind of keep, like designs together, and even if they are bigger ones, we've been moving them into these smaller containers. I don't know what happens if, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more containers to go, and then I don't know what we do. We need to make.
We're going to have to move to a new location.
That's right.
Okay, I'm taking, this is my stamp, so I feel real good about being able to cut it up.
That is her stamp.
It was too big anyway.
Well, maybe what we should do is make a broken up one that's little sections.
Yeah.
We're finding out that, you know, it's good to have like both things.
Yeah.
Because you get to do the big background, and then if you have the corresponding smaller ones, and that's kind of how what came about.
And see, this would
with
be
the sketchy
cool,
pots.
because look at this. You could make a whole, and you could choose how you were going to put them together, spacing and everything, and leave a little bit more space between.
So
them.
like you could do the background with the big one, and then come over it with the smaller pieces, and then add more layers. Yeah, because we don't clean our stamps. This is one of the bad things about it. If you don't clean your stamps and you're handling them, you're gonna get inky.
Yeah, you are. Okay, here we go. Now there's a lot of good stuff in here. I love these things. I love this thing.
Yeah.
I've used those a lot. And I'm kind of trying to, you know, maybe use something that's a little bit different that I haven't used before.
Exactly, Sophia. See, she says a variety of sizes with the same pattern and design is a great way to have a cohesion with your work.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I have used these quite a bit, so I'm not going to use those.
But those are really great ones.
Telephones and paper clips. Now the paper clips might.
Yeah, you went heavy with the paper clips. Why is there only one paper clip in there? Because there should be more. Thank you.
The rest of them are somewhere else.
There's another box of paper clips.
Lines and dashes. I always love some lines and dashes. Okay, I like that one. I don't think I've used it a lot. I think I've used it some, but
well, that's the manhole dash. That's a new one.
A better size than this one.
And it comes in 3 sizes.
And it comes in 3 sizes.
And you can get the stencil.
I just used the smallest one there, y'all. Okay, now where the hell's my notes? I'm wanting to use my notes. Look, isn't this just
those
absolutely...
music notes that she asked for a long time.
I'm going to use notes, by golly. Now that's especially that I found them. Okay, I've got an extra box there. Page, please. Too big. See, I really need these in a small.
We should make those in a smaller.
Because I think it would work. Because you're getting that way towards this one.
Yeah. I mean, we may lose a little bit of it, like the dots in the center may have to be removed out, but if we shrink that down, I think it still could work because the lines are thick enough to handle the shrink down.
Absolutely. Okay, I think we've got enough to because the thing about it is what you do here, you don't want to have you want to repeat your, you know, that's good design. And Mariah, I'm going to hand you these back so that I don't get these all mixed up here.
Yeah, because they go in a different container. I got it over
They
here.
do. And let me tell you what, I really want to cut this off.
You can do whatever you want. Nobody, you know.
But actually, see, this is the one where I just went in and went like that. Just hit that part right there because there's a good separation there. So it's really easy to do that.
Well, that's one nice thing about a lot of the botanicals. You have natural breaking air. Like, you could cut into it and it wouldn't look weird. And
see, this is the one that I used on that one. I've got hair in my
Did you get it?
Here.
Or is it on? I hate it when it's like stuck to my glasses or it's like in the little things because it pulls my hairs. And then it tickles me.
Maybe I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, here come the botanicals.
Oh, these are fresh fronds. These are the latest ones from Sophia, and they have corresponding stencils.
All right, so really what I'm thinking here on this, as far as the stamping is concerned, folks, and I know, you know, I apologize. I get into these, it's like I have blinkers on, that's all I can see. I think about this.
Blinders, not blinkers. She ain't making turns.
Yeah. Blinker. Blinders. That's what I'm looking for. All right, now what I'm looking for is Gothic Purple. That's my new. Aha.
She loves it, and she's kept it over there.
Gothic Purple.
Notice that she has her little.
All right. You know, I used to think I wanted those great big stamp pads. Don't order a great big stamp pad. The reason is, even if you have a great big stamp, it's a lot easier to stamp like this than like this.
It's easier to ink your stamp than it is to stamp
Now,
in the ink.
if you have the really, really little ones,
It's kind of here nor there. But
yeah, it's choice. Yeah. Totally choice.
Well, it's more like you two-hand it together. You do this, like more.
Always ink up your pad. There's no sense in trying to get a nice image there on a dry pad.
Yeah.
And I always have a little piece of paper over here or a big piece of paper. I should just go with a big piece of paper. Because, you know, I really, these turn into some interesting. Hi,
Rhonda.
Later.
Yeah, keep it juicy, y'all. Keep it juicy.
Having knee issues, and it's partially because I haven't been taking my. But I read somewhere or heard somewhere, can't remember where I got this information, so sorry, that magnesium is one of the minerals that you need to support good urinary tract health.
Oh, has that been helping you?
I have been, and you know, just being kind of a little bit. I always like to stand. Oh, look at that! Isn't that wonderful? Now, y'all, that right there is some marvelous dollaling.
Don't be afraid to cut up your stamps.
Don't be afraid to cut up your stamps. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to do here, I don't, you know,
if it's something you're like, hey, I really do like that. In fact, you know, I didn't want to buy the big one, but now you've shown me this. Let us know. Send us some emails. I can't guarantee that it's going to happen right away. Things used to happen faster than they do now, but, you know, I think we're still pretty quick on the response.
And remember, you can, it's not a good idea unless you are willing to do some special things. The oxide inks on a already painted surface are not the way to go.
No. Unless you're going to wah as you go.
Wah as you go.
When we say wah, that means use the embossing powders and seal them in straight away.
Straight away. Excellent way to put that. Straight away. Okay.
Jessie, it should still be there.
Alrighty. Now, this is, I really like this one.
This is one of the funky fish circles from Carrie. Because remember, he did that fabulous fish layout thing. And then I was able, because it was like, ooh, those, the shapes and things that he used around it were so fab. So we turned those into stamps. And that's kind of where that came from. We've got a long list of things that, you know, we want to do and bring out. And then it's like, you know, does it make sense with some of the things that we're doing already? Like, we do a lot more coordinating than we once had done. But then that also slows some things up in the behind the scenes, just so y'all know. Yeah.
And we're also making Paula's rune
Yes.
into
it's on the list.
I'm very excited about that because I think this is going to be friends with runes.
Yes.
I think they're going to be very chummy.
Yes, perhaps, Maria. Perhaps.
Oh, and see, look, this is coming up a little bit here. We'll take care of that, but I don't have to do that right now.
Oh. Mo was mentioning that there were problems with emojis the other day with YouTube. So it may not be a you thing, it's just a YouTube thing. All right, Paula.
I'm really ready for those billionaires to get their act together.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Send me a message about that, Rhonda, because you were quite right about that. And I will walk downstairs and forget.
All right, now I've got to figure out my notes. How am I going to use these? Hold off on that. Oh, no, yet.
What you mean, Eddie? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something.
What you miss? Okay, here's the little half rainbow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, there. Then I'm going to switch it and I'm going to go like that. And switch it. Oh, got a little juicy there. Oh, it seemed to be consistent with the just don't need to push so dead hard. Oh, I felt that slip.
Oh, did you squish?
Well, it slipped on the paint. But you know, when you're doing these, it's just like, you know, it's...
This is the new rainbow.
If you wanted this to be, like, perfectly done, you'd go to Wally World and buy a scrapbook paper that already had it done. It'd all be perfect. And wouldn't that be boring and uninteresting?
Ah, okay. Yeah, so it is a YouTube thing. I don't know. You may want to make sure, like, is it that if you're, make sure your app is up to date. If you're watching on your phone, that could be it. Is your browser up to date? All the things.
All the things.
Because obviously some people have them. So I would say that, yeah. Oh, Carrie currently has no access to emojis. Okay, I wonder, maybe is it an iPad thing? Let's troubleshoot this, y'all. Puppy stamps. She'll holler when we need to know something.
Yeah, I will.
I dig that on the orangey areas there. That looks super great.
Yeah, and you have to understand, because of the lack of contrast here on some of these colors, you're not going to get, you know, a super, like, that over that or that down there. You don't see it. But you can come in and do some things, and I can show you some things to do about that that I've done on some others. And I leave my ends open and don't cut them until later. The reasoning for that is because I can go over.
Hey, Ann.
And I don't have to worry about, you know, it getting on something else. So you can always chop it at the end. You don't get excited about that. Okay, I'm really rethinking this one. I'm not going to use it because I just feel like its size is so much bigger than the rest of them. All of these seem to be, you know, pretty much in the same, and this is more what I feel like I need than that one. Now it's time to start thinking about some repetition. And you want to do that planning, because, okay, I've got it here and I've got it there. So I need one more here in the middle. That's 3, like 3.
Hello, Joni.
Sometimes I will
yes,
go
love
more,
3.
but There we go. See, look how cool that's looking.
Tell Rob yes. That's the plan.
What? What's the plan?
Paula says she's back. Rob just yelled, "Hey, hey, they're gonna make a stamp of your prunes."
Of your prunes. I love it.
These aren't runes, they're prunes.
The prunes are coming up. They're in the pipeline.
Stay pruned.
Stay pruned. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, love that. I like these together. This was a very good mix of stamps.
Thank you. I know. I mean, I thought about this in my sleep.
Oh, yes. I do believe that it is a YouTube thing. It is not necessarily a PM Artist Studio thing, nor is it like just a, you know,
Random.
Who's it, what's it? Like, I mean, obviously it is somewhat random because we're not really concluding on whether, you know, there isn't a if you're on iPad or if you're in this, then this is what I'm trying to say. But it is a YouTube thing, and it's not a membership thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Stay regular, stay pruned. That was Paula. She's hilarious. She's also very naughty, and I like that about her.
All right, now I've got this one down here, and see, that's one of the things I look at my stamps and the width and everything, and I want to put this one where it's, you know, it's the strip of the size of the strip is
can handle it.
Yes, and I keep turning this and dragging my arm through the.
Hey, and y'all might, I mean, I know, like, if you have time or if you do want, YouTube is fairly responsive. If you let them know, like, if you put in a trouble ticket and say, listen, I very much enjoy my emojis. I would like them back. What is going on? But they just may be rolling out certain updates, and but always worth sending in some feedback. Don't be grumpy. I always try to, you know, start with, hey guys.
Yeah.
Hello, Meg.
I try that. Doesn't always happen.
That's right. Well, then you can escalate if need be.
This is very true.
But best to start out sweet.
Best to start out sweet. All
Yeah.
right. We're going to bring our.
All right, you got 32 minutes.
Good heavens, are you kidding me?
Well, you did a
How
lot.
time flies.
I know, you did a lot of showing and explaining. That's okay.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to glue some pieces together.
Yeah.
So either you need to stamp more quickly, because I think, you know, if you get it done in about 15 minutes, then you'll have 15 minutes to glue them together. I'm time managing, y'all.
She's managing it.
She doesn't like that usually.
Feel manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
Feel used.
Well, Shauna, you gotta let YouTube know. I don't know that they're reading our comment section. I mean, they are, but I don't know that they're filtering it for customer service,
they have a live body,
support tech and things.
Live body doing it.
Although you could let them know, hey, y'all should really keep up with the PM Artist Studio chat, because, you know, we're very in tune with the changes that y'all do, and maybe this is a good place to start. But then again, I don't know if we need Big Brother watching us all the time. We might get in trouble. Because sometimes we say things that, you know.
Yeah, who's the person in charge of this? The billionaire?
Oh, of YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Which one is it?
That's Alphabet. So it's, you know, it's Google owns YouTube.
Well, so who's the
I don't know
who's the Google guy?
Who's the Google guy? Is
Come on.
that
Is that Jeffy?
Jeffy? No. No Hefe.
No, Hefe. Okay.
That's, you know, that's the A1. And he really is an A1. That's funny.
A1, yeah.
A1. That's funny.
A1, A1A.
A1A. Hey!
Okay, now what are we doing here? Where's my other one like that? Okay.
Okay, Shauna. Good job.
What?
She's on it. Hey, this could be our actionable item for call later. Get in touch with the YouTubes. Let them know that emojis are very important to our mental health. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, see? Rhonda said knitters rallied once and had a TV commercial corrected. So your voice does have power. That's right. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. Just gotta get together. Oh, they were using the wrong needles. What were they tangled up about? That was a good one, Eddie.
I just think this
it's fab.
quite wonderful.
I love it.
All right, let's put this aside for a moment, and since how much time do we have?
Well, you got 28 minutes now.
28 minutes. All
Yeah.
right, let's glue down some more strips so we can talk about that, because I think that's really, I think it's quite interesting to think about this whole process in the way of I'm just shoving stuff places, and this is how things get lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
She put it over there.
there.
Stephanie says that she would wear a dress with those patterns and colors. It's lovely. It was discussed the other day whenever P put that one together that, what was the name of the, what was it, Eddie? Madra? Madras.
Yes. It's dyeing process where it's supposed to bleed. It's built into its.
Are you sure we're talking about?
Madras plaid.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to do the black and white? Are we going to do the pale aqua? Or are we going to do the purple blue?
I think the black and white, just because I like the idea of the contrast of it. I think that that's a more interesting experiment.
Okay. I think
personally.
we need to check with our folks, Mariah.
Okay, y'all. Ah, okay.
And the other thing that I want to do,
Meg says black and white.
okay, now this needs to dry properly.
Yeah, see, black and white. Okay.
I'm trying to get to something here that I want to talk about for later.
Mm-hmm. Chat agrees. Black and white so far. Yep, see, we're getting, yes. Hello, Kay.
Okay. So there's emulsion. Now I'm gathering together all these papers, the flop offs, the brayer offs, the
Hey, and I need packets.
Oh, well.
That's what you need to be working on today. She's been doing other things, like, you know, real life stuff.
Oh, it's hard sometimes.
It is. She's got folders. I'm very proud of her. Black and white is the
one. Okay. What I really want to do is I want to take these guys that were ones that, you know, and then I want to apply the stencils, the same stencils, over the top of these in a different way. I think that's going to be fun. So that's for maybe Tweaky Tuesday.
Okay.
And see, it's really hard for me not to do this.
I know, but you got other things, which is great.
True.
Got to keep her busy, otherwise she will do the things.
Yes. And so I'm just going to keep all these together, and this is going to let me know that this is my pile. Okay.
Tuesday pile.
Tuesday pile. And I don't know, did I show you all this? Isn't this gorgeous?
That one is so fab.
Showed it to you,
I know, but
I'm going to show you again.
Each and every time.
Some of you may not have seen this.
We've got some folks that, yeah, new peoples and things.
I'm waiting for it to show up there. So I'll just have to trust.
Hello, Ellen.
I'm just trusting that it did. All right, here we go. You need a ruler. Metal edge is best, but doesn't have to be. And basically what I do is I take off the ends first.
But you want to leave a little overhang.
I don't necessarily there because that one can go on top, but on one side or the other, you've got a bit of an overhang. And this just makes it look a little neater.
Hello, Mary Thomas.
And remember, do your ends first because then your inside, you'll have a strip there that's... Yeah, I'm not worried about that yet.
The nice thing about the deli paper is that it will tear both ways.
Yes, and that's
Wet shrink tissue will not.
Why,
you got to cut it.
Yes.
See, and that's the reason she tore the ends, and then you have these strips which are almost equal to those.
Yeah, they're a little shorter, but not by much. It took me a long time to figure this out, too. You are getting the benefit of all of my mess-ups. Okay, now see these little guys? I keep these over here, and I use these when I'm doing my smaller plates. And you know, it's not covering the whole plate. Most of the time, it does cover it, and I don't need them all that often, but... Okay, it doesn't matter which side I want to use here.
And oh yes, and happy Pride for everybody.
Yes.
In fact, they're doing McKinney Pride today. I don't know though. It is raining. Like it has been coming down, so I'm sure they'll rain or shine. But
I noticed that our little stores in downtown.
It made the news.
I know, and that's just so.
I know. We need to go over there and
wonderful.
buy a little plant or something.
We do.
Hey, and then I was thinking we should chat with her about it. And see if they wanted to do a little display of stamps, or if they wanted to. I mean, we could even donate some stamps to the shop, and they could stamp, you know, any of the little cards or whatever that they put with bouquets or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should go over there and chat
We
with them.
definitely should. Now, see, this one's kind of hard, but I think I can get. That middle section there. I'm going to leave a little more room here.
Wonderful,
for the overlap.
Yeah, so the whole thing is that the flower shop in Wiley, downtown Wiley, they ended up having their windows painted blooming with pride. And then they made the news, and some old man, I guess, was out front yelling at the people painting while they were doing it. So, you know, there was a big to-do about it. But there have been more supportive reactions and lots of love that I've seen. Makes me so happy.
We need to go there.
Yeah.
We need to. We just, you know, I buy cheap flowers.
Yeah, we usually get them at the grocery store. But they sell plants and things there, too.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need any plants.
It was of the crusty variety, I believe, yes, from the description.
The what?
And he wanted to know if it was the crusty old man, you know, variety that was yelling at the people that were painting the... Oh, and it's really beautiful. So if you get a chance, just go over to like Facebook and look up Wiley Flower Shop, and you'll get all knowed up. Maybe I'll share it to my page. That's what I should do.
Okay, got some decisions to make here because I really like the way this strip up here looks. So I think I'm going to break my rule of thumb here and
okay.
But you know, I could. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what you do if you have interesting in more than one place. Now I still think I've got. Well, I have it.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah, that's going to be plenty. And even if you have little weird things like that, you just consider that part of its charm.
Yes.
Well, or you can, you know, get real pissed about it, and
yeah,
it'll still be there. It's just best to go with, oh, I love that. Wish that'd happen more often. Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so... I'm tearing ambidextrously.
You are. That's some skill.
Now, see, this one's too big, but I'm not going to tear it in two right now until I know how I want to tear it in two. We have to be very careful with this one because this one is absolutely stunning. I mean, in all of its glory. Okay, definitely want this and this, and then I think I'm still going to have, I'll make sure that I take that in just ever so slightly there. Or do I want to take this off here?
Oh, at least you just have fun with it and don't get stressed about it.
Oh, yeah.
She said she signed up for the maker swap, and it's her first one. So she's a little terrified. Don't be terrified.
What?
Maker swap.
Who's swapping?
Who's on first?
I'm not finished with my super swap partner quite yet.
She's going to be swapping throughout the year.
That's not necessarily true.
Maybe in the fall.
All right, this is just a real dilemma here. Okay.
Carla, there's much discussion about it. But yes, some folks still have access to the YouTube emojis, but then some do not. We think that it's some kind of glitch in the system or some update thing that hasn't, you know, fully implemented. But if you want, reach out to YouTube and just let them know. We're starting a campaign.
Unhappy.
Yes, we're starting a campaign. That it is much needed in our, you know, because we say, give us those pinky hello hands. And if you don't have pinky hello hands, how are you going to hello? It's a real travesty.
Yeah. Get somebody on that over there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shauna just she's already reached out. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's quite that deep, but you know, it could. Who knows?
Record the cat and send it in.
Yeah, record the cat. The cat has things to say about the pinky hello hands as well. There are still jazz hands that he wants us to, we could say yes. Please give us jazz hands in the chat to let us know you're here. Sorry, I gotta get back here. There, it's my jazz hands. I love it. We'll jazz hands until they get it fixed.
What do jazz hands look like?
Like jazz hands, you know? Jazz hands. Or this.
Or chocolate ice
It
cream.
hurts my shoulder to do it like that.
Soft serve chocolate ice cream.
Mm-hmm. We don't want poop. Don't give us poop in the chat. No pooping in the chat.
It's chocolate.
It's rude.
It's soft serve.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Acme.
I'm taking this away because
Hello, Virginia.
giving me a false impression of
Yes.
what I'm doing.
Linda, fabulous. I love it. She jazz hands just all over.
All right, I'm going to take this little bit off here on the end just simply because, is that the way
I don't know what that
paper
one is. Where
tears?
is that one, Alicia? Oh, a little bit. A little bit. There's the aubergine. Paula. No prunes. No thank you.
Okay. Oh, I just won't have to worry about, you know, pulling it off the edge here.
Yeah.
Because we don't want that. Okay, we're going to take a little more time today than we did the other day when I was just slapping them down and, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Now we're going to take a little more time and see what's cool about this is I could use that side or I can use that
Oh, yeah,
side.
that one's a little...
I know, hard decision, right?
Yeah. Hello, Silwecha.
And I do want to leave some of this so
Y'all hear
that you
that
can
weather?
see that design
Come
through
through.
there. Because I think that that's really cool.
Well done, Eddie. That was a good solution.
What did Eddie do?
The jazz hands.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, y'all hear that? Weather.
Weather. The weather outside is frightful. Do, 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 do. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okie dokie. Okay, now. I don't know.
Oh, Zal, you rock. Thank you.
And here I am with that green. Don't like that. But I like that other stuff. I might have to just pull that off of there.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. Oh, and it looks good on top of there.
See, it really does. And that's kind of a consideration that I haven't made before.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I do too, Nancy.
What?
A good storm. Just listening to I love it. And we have a tin roof on our deck out there, and it sounds cool. Now, when the hail hits, that's not so, it's like...
Yeah, not so much. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that's okay, because we can send this one down here. But I really do want to get in some of this, but then that covers up all of my, I like that. Okay. Pulling that. I'm going to bring this one in here. Take this one down here. So see, I can repeat that green that I'm not totally, you know, crazy about. Now, see that edge there? I don't like that. So I'm going to shove that underneath. And then I've got that on top, so that's not working out very well. Okay, that's got to go. Got to go. Is Brad watching the weather and he can tell us if we need to go to the...
Well, hopefully the sirens
The
go off. I
closet?
mean, we get a thing on our phone. I don't know, unless, you know, they're not really doing that sort of thing anymore.
All right, see, I want to leave that little strip there. And then I can shove this one under this one so that I don't have to look at that.
That is kind of great.
Toothy edge. Got another toothy edge over here. Okay, just have to remember that toothy edge business. Okay, where's
Oh, yeah. Because it's the belly paper.
Yeah. Okay, so if I turn this like this.
Yes, we are live, Bunny Foo Foo. When you have access to chat, like the live chat, then it does mean that we are live. Once we turn off and, you know, in the stream, then chat is no longer, like, it'll show it perhaps, but usually it takes a little bit for it to render, but then you have access to the comment section down below. So that's a quick way to kind of know whether something's live or not. Or in Premiere.
Okay, like that, like that, like that, like that. Need one down here on the end.
Fair enough.
Okay. There we go.
I think it's fabulous. So this is going to be the, I mean, you can start gluing down. You still have 10 minutes.
Yeah, I probably won't make it all the way. Now, you see we've got leftover strips here that we did not use.
Just have a strip box.
I do have a strip box over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times if I just want to grab something because I just need a little piece of something. This is lovely to have this. Oh, that would be a good one to glue down.
Oh,
to.
Jessie says that her little small area of PA was on Brian Hall, y'all, last night.
I love Ryan. Big fan.
Big fan.
I'm not a member or anything, but when I want to watch weather, now
He's your guy.
I don't like it so much when the bot is on.
What do you mean?
I really
the bot?
like Ryan.
What's the bot?
The bot, you know, it stands down here and it talks about the weather, tells you what's happening,
Oh,
where and whatnot. I mean, it's okay, but
Ryan's where it's at.
yeah, need to have. Yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see. Do we need to up our glue?
No, just the box, Carla. Just the box.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got Blick. I've got a great big Blick. I've got a medium Blick. I've got a small Blick. I've got all sizes of Blick. This one Mariah bought for me because we forgot we had the other one.
Yeah.
Or it got shoved back under somewhere. I love it because you don't have to worry about it blobbing, you know, running out, because you got to give it an extra squeeze to get it out of the...
A squeeze or a bump.
A squeeze or a bump, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Careful.
Did you show? Well, I know you got it back there now. It's the Blickerick.
Blickerick. Okay, now, this is really my favorite brush right here. Because it's semi-soft. It's not super soft. I have a super soft one here. It's really, really, really soft. But you see, it doesn't work quite as well to squeeze it around. Now,
I like the more the thicker one, the other one. This one's more floofy.
It kind of is a little bit.
And that is a technical term.
Floof, yeah.
Hello, Miss Ava Lee.
All right, now the thing about this is when you're coming in and you know that your placement is where you want it, you have to say, okay, now let me see, is that one going to be on top or is that going to be under? Well, we already know the answer to that, but we have to be careful not to mess up all the rest of our hoodie doos here. And our doody doos.
And the sloody doos.
Yeah. And if it doesn't glue down the first time, you just don't worry about it. You come back in and you do more of that later. And I'm very much a glue on top. And if I do glue over this and it dulls that out ever so slightly, it's probably not, because this is like semi-gloss.
Yeah, so the Blick acrylic is what we're talking about. Blickeric has a satin sheen. It's not glossy. It's not matte. Satin.
Not Satan, satin.
That's right. It's a different thing.
Yeah, I'm leaving this edge open ever so slightly because, remember, I'm going to tuck this other one under because it's got a, it has that edge on it. See that?
That's
I
beautiful.
want it underneath that one.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, because that edge is the serrated.
Oh, okay. Well done. Well done. Okay. You have to apply this stuff heavily. This is one of the reasons I'm not crazy about it. It dries very quickly. But P's a heavy gluer and she moves quick. So she's got this down. It is not my favorite. I would do this differently. But this isn't really my jam either.
Oh, crap, I think I left out one.
Well, that's all right. You can put it in later.
Oh, I think this is going along splendidly here. I'm very happy with how it's going.
Thank you. Ann Lar says she thinks that these pups creations are so beautiful. And that's how she said it.
I'm very happy with them. And, you know, I don't know, why did I do the first one?
I don't know what she got. She kind of started with it. I don't know. There was a one of the pages, I think. I want to say it's the Tegan book that kind of escalated it.
Yes, because that was just an experiment in the book.
Because you had extras, and I think you were mending. I think you were mending things.
I was mending, and I was thinking, well, wow, look at this. I could, like, you know.
If I glued these all together, I could have a whole page of
look
this.
At this. This is wonderful. Why did I not think of this earlier? Kind of thing. Yeah.
Carla, that won't work.
What?
She tried to turn on her TV with her car fob. But I get it. I really do. All the little remotes and things around. Oh, yes, the Tegan books. Because, remember those Coptic stitch books? The P's, she'll work in them from time to time because they're not ever done. But, she was mending something or adding in pages, and she was using the pup strips to put it in to you know, because Tegan was so sweet and left little, you know, little tabs in between pages to then glue in a new page. And so P used some of the pup strips to make that connection happen. Oh, that is so cool, Alicia.
Got a wrinkle there.
I know other people have used, like, the, you know, painty papers, and they've torn them up into the strips, and they do the woven pages and things of that nature. But, you know, when it's new to you, you know, new to P, it's new here, and so...
If it's new to me, then...
And she discovered it.
I discovered it.
That day when she did it.
Yeah. That's
a story and a stick and dead.
That's my story. And I really love having this pattern of the...
Yes, the Smashing Pumpkins in the back. Smashing Pumpkins by Paula. That's the
okay, now
print
I
in the
have
background.
to remember to keep that up because remember this is gonna that's my edge there. That's another one of the serrated edges that I don't want it. And I'm just being really particular. You know, if that doesn't bother you, then
Yeah.
no worries.
Hey, and we're at time. Look at that. Well done, Patricia.
Yeah, that's me, timely.
Mm-hmm. That's super cool, Jeanette. I think there's a street in Atlanta called Mariah. It's M-O.
Oh. Now you can go around your edge, you know, and kind of make sure that you've attached it because see how it's kind of coming up there.
Yeah.
Sometimes that'll give you a bit of a headache when you're doing your stamping.
I think it's this Mariah. Or actually, I think it's Mount Mariah because I think it's from the Bible.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's a peach tree with it. Oh, wow.
What?
So Jeanette had she's a family member that has a street named after him, but she also had a grandfather that was kidnapped by Capone.
Oh my gosh. Hey, there's a Klein Street in Grenada, Colorado.
There you go.
That's what's my maiden name. Okay, well, for some reason this got left out. I
It
don't
wasn't
really
like
notice that it's all that earth-shatteringly important. So we'll just put that in the.
There you go, y'all. I kind of
mix.
covered the how to pups Masterboards, masterpieces, and then once you come back around, I think you should wait and do again the detailed stuff to the pups on Tuesday. So you can do a little bit of that, like you don't have to do it full on, or get some of it done prior to. Kind of like you did the last one. You know what I'm talking about?
So go
like
ahead and get all the
stage.
stamping done. Then I can show you what I do with the coming in with different colors
and things of that nature. Because
Yes.
you have the other one to work on too. You need to finish stamping it.
Right.
So you have some in various stages, but the next stage really is then more detailed work to the stamping. Plus, then he's going to do liquid layers and emulsion on
Over
Tuesday.
the top of the other
Yes.
brayer off, swap offs.
Now, I will be back tomorrow. I have pieces and parts. I still don't really know what I'm doing with my color combo thing. But P has got my page prep, so we're going to work on that a little bit.
You need to look at that and see if I need to do another coat because you can still see a little bit through
That's fine, because remember, I cover up most of it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
But
not a big deal.
I wanted to check in.
But we will be back tomorrow. That will be the Mariah Makes Monday Magical Mayhem. I don't know that's the full-on name of it. I can never remember it. But we'll be back tomorrow, and see you then. Until then,
Love ya.
like a
Long haul.
bye, guys.